Hey, Scrooge here. Thanks for joining me on episode 37. This is the last part of my Oregon PCT journey. I will be hiking from Willamette Pass to Sandy Am Pass, hopefully get through without any fire issues, and see a lot of pretty country and some burn areas too, just to remind us to be safe outside. Thanks for coming along. Well, welcome to day 88. Today we're heading out again from home, maybe the last time this year, to go to Eugene, spend the night, and then tomorrow get up to Bobby Lake on the PCT and head north to Sandy Am Pass, and that will finish up the Oregon PCT section for me in about a week. So, nice day down here. Going to be a little warmer where we go. Thanks for coming along. I am looking forward to this journey, going past Elk Lake and the Three Sisters and Mount Washington and a few other places, Broken Top, that we'll see a different perspective of. And thanks for coming today. We'll see you in Eugene. All right, we've had lunch now, full round of disc golf, so we're ready to head out to the trail. A little smoky today, but once we get to the trail or Bobby Lake, we got one more surprise. And we're off finally. A little late in the day, but we got a couple of miles to go and expect to see some friends at the end, so see how that goes. Pretty flat trail, getting to where we're going. Not too heavy of a pack, but heavier than I took the last time starting out. I got a few more things than all the rain gear this trip, so see how we do. We're walking amongst the whortleberries today, and they don't look like they're got berries on them. Hopefully we'll get up in the blueberries this trip. Hopefully we'll get up in the blueberries this trip again. But it's a nice day. Gotten out of most of the smoke, and about 70 to 75 degrees, and should be starting to get cooler. A lot cooler than Oak Ridge was. Playing a little disc golf in 90-degree heat's no fun, but had a good lunch at Subway, so we're good to go. So we'll see you down the trail. Well, it's a pretty quiet day over here on Bobby Lake at this end. At the other end, there's about 8 PCT hikers, and it's a little noisier, but I'm waiting for a couple of friends to come by, and we'll show you them when they get here. I'm going to get set up. I think this is where Richard and I were a couple of weeks ago, so I think I'll get set up over here. Oh, look who wandered in. All right, Nina and Scooby are with me for at least tonight. They're probably going to leave me tomorrow and hike to places beyond, but we'll meet up at Cascade Locks later on. be a little dark, but the wrap up for day 89 here at Bobby Lake. Hike in wasn't too bad. Appreciate the help from Richard to get up here. It was fun to see Nina and Scooby again. Talk about all the fun times we had in Southern California and times we'll have in Oregon and maybe Washington. Tomorrow they're going to pass me and head up. They got to get up to Cascade Locks the same time I do, and I only have to go to Santiam Pass. They've got to walk a ways more, so they're going to be punching it, but I'll see them up there. Anyway, nice day here. Very few mosquitoes, kind of warm, and we'll get to where we're going tomorrow, probably mid-afternoon, and relax. Might have to go for a swim tomorrow. Hopefully kind of warm and muggy today. Might rain tomorrow, so we'll see. But thanks for coming along, and tomorrow we'll get up to Charlton Lake, maybe a little further, and go from there. Have a good night. Good morning on day 90 here at Bobby Lake. We're going to head down the trail and I think past Charlton Lake today and see how far we're going to get. We'll try and aim for maybe 12. If we do that, that might put us in the Elk Lake tomorrow, or at least really close to it, so it'll be a day early. But anyway, good night, kind of warm, and good conversation. Good to see friends again. We'll probably see them later, maybe not today. They're going to go past me here in a little bit, but we'll see them at the river, the Columbia River, for trail days. Hopefully we get up there. Anyway, beautiful day, just surrounded by the birds that are waiting for me to leave so they can clean up after me. But thanks for coming today. Getting into some new country today, so we'll see what that's about. Come on along. Now we're getting back to the PCT and then heading north. Charlton Lake's a little ways away, but should be there by a little after second breakfast. Before lunch though. And then we got to cross a little barren spot. And then it should be in the trees and pretty nice for the rest of the day. See if it's warm today. Didn't rain last night. A little humid, pretty warm till about 4 o'clock. I put in my sleeping bag liner at that point in time, and then slept fine. Anyway, we're getting along. Nice day. Can't complain. Legs are feeling a little better from yesterday, so first day back is always a little different, getting used to walking with weight on your shoulders, but just take it easy and get used to things again. We'll see you down the trail. This is the site, the camp at the little pond about 4/10 of a mile north of the trail to Bobby Lake, so nice little pond. You can get water here. A couple of little places to camp, but we're heading on. Well, good morning on day 91. Gotta get my days straight here. We're headed to Charlton Lake and beyond today, so we'll see. We got a little uphill stretch for a couple hours and then should level out and go down. Anyway, nice day. No wind yet. Still pretty cool, so we like it. Thanks for coming today. We'll see you again.
Hey.
Nice little spot here.
Yeah.
Close to the top. Well, we're still going up. We got about another half hour of up, and then it's downhill to the lake. So starting to warm up now, and we're about 6,000 feet, so I can start to feel it. coming from sea level yesterday up here. But we'll get used to it. Just gotta take our time today. Oh, see you soon. Well, we're just finishing up second breakfast here at the top of the hill, or the top of the hill campsite's over there. Came up that way to the south, and we're heading this way to the north to Charlton Lake for lunch. So hopefully meet Scooby and Neener down there at the lake. So we'll get going. It's about 3 3/4 miles from here, maybe a little less. See you down the trail. This is going to be good. All right, not too far up here. Oh, this is a great day for this. Time to do the happy dance. All right, real thing. Thank you. So what's your, it's Ducky's dad, that's right. Okay. How long you been doing this?
We started in 2016. Our son did the trail van and called us up and said that we need to be trailing.
Need food.
Yeah.
All right, well, we certainly appreciate it. Well, we came down from Trail Magic to see Charlton Lake, and I come down here and park for about an hour. Pretty little lake on this side, little burn area on that side. People have their flotation devices over here. Trail Magic was just up there about 100 yards. So get my pack and come down here and relax for a little bit. It's just after 1 all day. But this is kind of a big lake. Pretty little spot. Breezy today. You can see the little bit of smoke in the air, but not too bad. We're about 18, 19, 20, about 21 miles away from the fire, so air quality's better today. Natural wildlife out swimming today. Looks like he's having a good time. That's a firewood catching dog. Everybody needs one of them. Hi there. You bringing me your stick? All right. Have a good day. That little pile of rocks there is the turn off to Lily Lake, and I don't see a trail going that way, so I'm going to keep going. We're about ready to start going downhill now, so tree that puts out all of its cones in distress when it's dying. Kind of sad, but hopefully they got enough seeds out that they'll start growing next spring and start repopulating the area with little trees, little lodgepole pine trees. All right, here we go. Well, we're still kind of at the top. The wind's kicked up, as you can hear. Still walking in kind of a moonscape. Got a few early everlasting plants over there, some grasses, and not much else, but it's growing. we're getting closer. Pretty soon we'll be in just a thicket of burnt trees, and then there'll be some slight green trees, and all of a sudden we'll be out of the burn area, and there'll be a lake. But we'll see what that happens up here. See the big transition between burn and no burn. I'll just walk. You can see the difference in the terrain already. Trees aren't reduced to total nothingness. Some of them are, but you can see a little bit of green in here now. See up here in about another 100 yards. And just like that, we're at Taylor Lake, but nowhere around here to camp yet, because these are all Widowmaker type trees and not good. But Taylor Lake's a little further out there. But yay, making progress. Taylor Lake is right next to Irish Lake, which is the next lake up, and between them there's a campground, and that's where we're headed, a little further up. Hi. Enjoy your dinner. All right, we are here. This place is crawling with deer, but that's okay, they're friendly. But trailhead's up there, so we're just gonna pitch tent over here tonight. Yay. Well, this is Taylor Lake. Very pretty, nice little island tree out there. First thing I do when I get to camp, I drop pack and I get water, 4 to 5 liters of water. And to do that, use my 2-liter CNOC bag. What I do is put my Sawyer filter on the end of it. Some people don't. And I put a little stick inside of it. To the top, I attach a string, and this just is a lazy way to do this. See if I can do this without dropping the camera. And what you do is you just kind of fish for water. Show you the rest of the lake here while you wait. And what I do is throw this out in the water and reel it in. Now with its mouth open, and me holding on to the string, and I can pull it up, and you can see I've caught 2 liters of water. Then I'll go back and filter this. Now that I'm back, I have to take the stick out, and I have to seal the top side. You can see all kinds of crap. I've caught all kinds of animals and little swimmy things before, and there's sticks in here tonight. But then what I'm going to do is open the bottom up, put it on top of my bottle, and squeeze, but you got to do it in such a way that your bottle doesn't knock over. So I take off the top and I wedge my bottle between my feet, pop the top on the Sawyer filter, and I fit the top of this over the bottle. Now some people have a screw top that figures in this. What I can do is just put some pressure on the bag here and filter it down. So I'm going to roll this up as this bottle gets full, and then when it gets full I'll just take this off and put the top on, and then I'm done. I'll keep the stuff in the CNOC bag kind of as extra so I don't have to go down and get more water tonight. This is all the water I'll need for tonight and tomorrow morning, and to fill up before I leave, and I'll have a little bit extra to clean breakfast with. But it's not quick, but it's faster than boiling water, and you don't have to, wait a long time like you do with like an iodine tablet or some of those tablets. There are faster filters, but I like the Sawyer people because 90% of their profits go into giving water filters to African countries so they can have fresh water. You may not have known that, but yeah, a very small part of their operation is making these filters. Most of their profits and things go to other people that need to really filter their water, or else they will get really sick. So anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and then we'll start the next phase of camping after we get here. Which is so once I'm done, I leave on my CNOC, my filter on my CNOC bag, and I just kind of keep it like this so it doesn't leak all night. I get it in a place where it's not going to leak out too bad. or I'll sit it up. It might drip a little bit, but I will fix that in a little bit. But anyway, water filtering is not a hassle, but you have to do it, because the one time you don't do it is the one time you'll get Giardia or some norovirus or some bad thing that's going to cause you to be off trail for up to 2 weeks or more. So important to do that. If you can't do that, boil your water 5 minutes. And if you can't do that, ask somebody to borrow their stuff. It's everybody out here is willing to help. Okay, so that little stump serves a purpose now. So that works out. The rest of my water is over here. I've got almost 4 liters for cooking and drinking tonight. I may need all of it because I'm pretty dehydrated. And as we leave my cooking log, I'm going to go set up over here. And the only thing you need to really worry about for a camping site is to make sure that what's above you probably isn't going to fall on you, which is important. If I set up over there above these dead trees, you know, I mean, that tree could fall on me too, but they're mostly coming straight. The pieces are coming straight down. It's not a windy night, so I'm not too worried about any of this stuff here coming down. So then you have to survey your kingdom over here and realize which direction is up and which direction is down. You want your head going up and your feet going down. This is pretty flat, so it doesn't really matter. Sometimes you just look and see which way the land is going, and this is up on this side and this is down. So I'm going to put my tent opening over here, and you see it might go up to a little bit of trail there. It's going down toward that rock. So I'm going to put down my ground cover, the 5 stakes that go on that, and then put my tent on top of that. I'm going to leave off my rain fly tonight, so I'm just going to need my poles, 5 stakes, and my tent. So let me get that ready. Things are mostly set up. I set up over here, as I showed you. Heads ends up this way. Yeah. What I'm doing over here is sorting out tomorrow's food. Tomorrow's food is in this pile. The next day's food's left in the can. And I won't put this back in the can. I'll put it in this bag, which I'll keep kind of handy tomorrow. The one thing I forgot this trip, I just can't find it anywhere in my stuff, is my trash bag. So that's going to have to do. But I have an odor-proof trash bag, so this bag's going to have to be far away tonight, because the odor-proof bag, the animals can't get in. But I'll tie that and put a couple of rocks on it, and all but the most determined little guys. I mean, they chew a hole in the bag, that's fine, but you know, don't like doing that. But have a little pond over here, and I'm up from the lake at this designated campsite. That area over there is burned a little bit, but I'm in a nice little green section. So the other side of the lake is green, so that's helpful. And now I got to sit down and figure out where I'm going tomorrow, because I altered my course. And finish up the rest of my dinner, which is in the top of my bear cam. At some places on the trail I take my bear bag, but this is a bear canister, supposedly bear proof, although I haven't really tested it with a bear yet. But that's what you put your food in, you seal it up with a lid, and your average little black bear isn't smart enough to get into it. But I think a grizzly bear, if he was determined, could easily rip it apart along with me if he really wanted to. But we'll clean all that up. My Seanock bag is still where I left it, half full of water, and you know, I've used up about 2 liters for dinner, and I'm still feeling not hydrated. So got about 1 or 2 bars here sometimes for phone service, so that's pretty good. It's going to get better as we go, but no clouds tonight. Not going to rain, hopefully. But I do have my rain flight inside my tent if I need to put it on. I don't really want to put it on though. I want to kind of look at a few stars, and it keeps things a little bit cooler because it's pretty warm out today. And it's not cold out here yet. So anyway, just it's a simple little spot, but it'll work for tonight. Tomorrow night we'll pack up and make a new home. Anyway, have a good night. Well, I have wound up tonight, I think day 91. At the trailhead, official trailhead for Taylor and Irish Lakes. And I guess you get here by going up Highway 58 in Oregon. Not quite to Willamette Pass. Turn at Waldo Lake, go down that. quite a ways and see the turnoff to Irish and Taylor Lakes, and then drive down this little road behind me, and you stop here at the Pacific Crest Trailhead at Irish and Taylor Lakes, and then you continue on from here to the next road. Anyway, not a bad day today, kind of long, but a fun day. You know, getting out of camp early was good. The 4 Mile hill in the beginning was not fun, but you know, it's better. Trail magic was unexpected, but good. Nap after that was even better. We left the lake down there about 3:30 or so, and said my goodbyes to Nina and Scooby, because they're in front of me now. Hiked up from there up to Lily, the turnoff to Lily Lake, and really there's no turnoff anymore since that's all burned. And then I kept going to Irish and Taylor Lake through the burn area you saw, and finally came out. We're still kind of on the edge of the burn area here, but I'm in a spot with trees, so we'll figure out how far we're going to go tomorrow. But we lopped off 5 more miles, so you know, that's helpful, because the day into Elk Lake coming up a couple of days was 14, so you know, that might get whittled down a little bit. That's helpful. But nice night here. I'm accompanied with 2 deer. I think you saw one of them when I first walked in, and there's a bunch of birds here and frogs, but nobody else that I've seen so far. Sometimes people wander in late, but anyway, an overall good day. Thanks for coming. A couple days we'll be in Elk Lake, and then I'll get to show you this, but till then I think we got good forest between there and here, so we'll see. But got to get some rest tonight. Legs are pretty tired. I'll get a little over 13 today, I think, maybe farther than that if you count the little section from Bobby Lake out to the trail. So, but you know, legs are a little tired. Main thing is to get some magnesium in the system so you don't have cramps. I can feel my hands cramping up. My poles do that to me sometimes. And you know, get plenty of water in your system. You know, people say, well, I don't want to drink water because I'll pee all night. Well, you know, peeing all night's better than dying all day and cramping up and doing all this and that. So, bugs are out tonight. Not too bad, but occasionally, you know, there's been some mosquitoes. But and one of the things in the burn area, there's fewer mosquitoes, so there is that. But anyway, we'll see. Got a ways to go yet, but today's Good Monday, and August 5th, and we're heading north, and I don't see too many problems. Air was not great today. I mean, we did have a little bit of smoke in the air from the fires down south, but you know, the fire burn area here down there will look like that now for all, you know, foreseeable future. But you know, it is what it is. It'll grow back. We saw some seedlings growing today, and that's encouraging. So have a great night. Get some good rest, and don't worry about having to pee all night. Just stay hydrated, my friends. See you tomorrow. So sometimes the critters around you kind of bug you more than mosquitoes. When there's deer around, unlike chipmunks and squirrels and all of those guys, they don't really do this, but deer tend to lick salt off of stuff and chew on things. So I'm going to have to bring my pack in tonight, and anything I've got outside that's got salt on it, because they will sit there and lick it. And nothing's more unnerving than waking up at 2 in the morning with hearing something. Either sounds like they're trying to get into your tent, but they're really just licking the salt off your shoulder pads and things like that through your pack. So anyway, we'll have to kind of do a double check and make sure we got everything inside tonight. Don't want any surprises. The food will stay out. It's okay. Bears will not get into that, but yeah, the trash gets a couple of rocks on top, and the pack goes in, but that's okay. It goes at the bottom of the tent.